A parking spot at the Lynn Haven Mall is turning heads.
Yeah, on the ground there, it's painted. The space looks like it's reserved for the handicapped, but then there's a sign that says differently. 10 on your side, Ann McNamara got a closer look and some answers. And what's going on here? Stephanie, the sign says reserved for police vehicles only, and mall management says the change was deliberate.
At the end of this line of handicap spots, there's one that's been converted. The blue paint is still visible, but above it, a sign says, reserved for police.
Cat police officer thing? Yeah, I noticed.
What do you think of that?
I never see it used.
His mother is disabled, uses a wheelchair, and needs to be close to the door. She understands police do too, but there's one thing she's confused about.
Well, if the cop car ain't there, I can use it.
Not true. Remember, the sign says police vehicles only. That's not the only converted spot. Turns out there are spots like this all around the mall. We wanted to know, and you wanted to know why. So we asked management. Senior General Manager John Westbrook tells us, for the safety of our shoppers, we have placed parking spaces for police and emergency personnel in close proximity to the entrances of the shopping center.
It upsets me. For one thing, I think people resent that there's a handicapped parking.
You know, if they have a reason to do it, it doesn't bother me.
Absolutely not.
I mean, look around the parking space. You don't have to park in a handicap space if you're handicapped.
The general manager says the mall has more than adequate handicap parking at every entrance, but at some, there's now one less in the name of public safety.
And to be fair, some of the spots set aside for police weren't originally marked handicapped. The general manager didn't have specific numbers to tell us exactly how many were. And as for ticketing, mall security tells us restrictions are enforced by management and by community service initiatives, not the police. I'm Ann McNamara, 10 on your side.